Hi, my name's Jillian and I'm participating in Project for Awesome 2013 this year. My charity this year is the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society puts millions of dollars towards research for cures for leukemia and other blood cancers like lymphoma or Hodgkin's disease or myeloma. On August 28th at 4 a.m., Ethan Strassman died. He was a new friend of mine. I had only just gotten to know him. We had math class together. And for most of my other friends, they had grown up with him. He died of undiagnosed leukemia. When Ethan died, it was really sudden. I mean, he'd been out for a week or so for what we thought was a bad fever, but then after a while, he didn't come back. And the day we found out, everything was normal, and then suddenly he was gone. So I'm not the best person to be talking about Ethan, I think, because I didn't know him as long or as well as most people did. But I'll try my best with what I've learned. I know he really loved being in photography, especially with the group of friends he had there. And I also know that it's a fine line between him using YOLO and swag ironically or for real. And I'm not sure what side of that line he was on. I also found out after he died that he was into a lot of the same things I was into, and that made me really regret not coming to speak to him earlier, plucking up my courage, coming out of my shell, trying to make a new friend. One of Ethan's most defining traits was his love for his motorcycle that I think his dad gave him. He always parked it in the same spot in the parking lot. He always walked into school, walked into class with his motorcycle jacket over one shoulder, his helmet in the other arm, and walked in like he was the coolest dude around. I know that one of his favorite books was The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think he watched the movie several times. So yeah, Ethan was generally an awesome person, a really positive and kind person, and as sarcastic as they come.
Hello, my name is Sierra Bingham and I would like to add to Jillian's story. I had known Ethan since 3rd grade, and he was a big part of my life for a very long time. Each year, 13,000 children and adolescents under the age of 20 are diagnosed with cancers. 1 in 300 children before their 20th birthday will be diagnosed, and 1 in 5 die after or during treatment. Unfortunately, Ethan was never diagnosed. This could have been prevented, but ended in tragedy for everyone affected. Ethan's story ended abruptly, prematurely, but he should never have to live on as just a statistic. Please help the rest of the children diagnosed, and those yet to be diagnosed.
Hello, my name is Emily, and I knew Ethan since the 3rd grade. He would always encourage others to be themselves and not let anyone tell them how to act or feel. He may have acted like he didn't care, but he really did. As a senior in high school, you think that tragedies like this can't happen to you or can't touch you, but they can. They can and they do every single day. By supporting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, you can prevent stories like Ethan's from happening to others. You can prevent a community's broken heart.
The LLS has had almost 150 years of pharmaceutical experience. They have been in most, if not all, parts of major medical breakthroughs for research for blood cancer. They also provide support, access to current therapy, and information for the patients and their families and friends. They also actively try to increase funding for research outside of the society for a cure for these blood cancers. You can support LLS by finding your local chapter online, and you can volunteer online or donate online. Anything that you can do, whether it's your own time or giving your own money, is appreciated, because one of the slogans on their side is, "Someday is today." We can't just wait for the cure to fall into our laps. We have to make it happen. Even if it's just giving money, that is money towards research for a cure, so that something that like what happened to us doesn't happen to anyone else. There's a link in my description for Project for Awesome and for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I hope you go to Project for Awesome, comment, like this video, and if you are able to, please donate to this society, and please try to prevent anything else like what happened to us to from happening to anyone else. So yeah, that's it for me. Don't forget to be awesome.